Hi, everybody. For those that don't know me, my name is Damian Crawford. While I say I run the independent game studio Cannibal Interactive, it's really just me here, so it's very easy to run when you're just one person. Um, I've been doing this for 8 years, and I thought this month might be a good time to try my hand at getting some advice out there. Especially because I've gone on to things like message boards and Discord channels and stuff, and I've seen just a lot of objectively awful advice. Um, so I want to try and change that, and this is what I think might be a good way at doing that. Um, but I want to also make this more general, whether it's just other people trying to make it in games, or people just trying to keep up the motivation to reach some goal. Um, I want to, at least for a week, try and keep this up. So this is me trying to make a good habit. Um, so what I'm going to touch on today is really more a matter of scheduling than anything else. And I don't mean like, you know, what you're doing exactly, like, oh, you need to, are you spending enough time with your lunch breaks or any of that? I don't really care. What I really want to talk about is, are there things that you could change in your schedule that you know you should? Um, I really mean like the day to day. I don't mean there's going to be extraneous circumstances if something came up or I was looking at this, but um, really day to day, be honest with yourself about what your schedule is, and look at, okay, are there things that I do need to change here? Um, and I'm sure there's a couple things. I mean, everybody for the most part spends a lot of time on YouTube that I know. Or you might go, oh, I want to look up this thing for this thing I'm writing, and then you go down a Wikipedia rabbit hole, and it's like, okay, well, I just did that for 2 hours. Um, or, having 100 tabs open in your browser, like that's really going to accomplish something day to day, like, just going through and double checking and refreshing um, on social media and stuff, because it's a loop that costs time. Um, so for any of your given changes, there's three options to them. Either you can, you can't, or you won't. Now there's plenty of things that you can change, and you're willing to change, and you're going to, or you're willing to, and that's very good. Um, but then there's other things that either you can't change them, or you won't. Um, I know that I could get more done during the day if I slept less. I'm not going to change that because personally I love getting 8 hours of sleep. Um, Also, I was homeless for a few years, and so there were plenty of nights where I didn't get, any good quality sleep. And so nowadays, if I'm there's some times where I'm crunching on a project, so I'll get only 6 hours of sleep that night, but then the next couple of nights I make it back up, you know? Um, that's something I'm not going to change. I I was reluctant to get back into working out, or at least, I started off strong, and then I was like, oh, well, I need a rest today. Oh, I don't need to do this. And then, that became a problem because I was putting my own progress back. And so it's important to stay on top of that and go, okay, is this something that I really can't do? Or is this something I'm just not willing to do? Um, and if you're not willing to do something, that's okay, but you have to also understand that there's consequences to that. If you're not willing to go out there and take a class on a thing, you're not going to know as much about the thing, or it's going to take you longer to learn about it. And I've seen people do projects, and I've been this way about some of my projects, early on at least, when, I'd get started and I would half-ass it. It's like, oh, okay, well, I'll get to it just today. I'm gonna take the day off, and then the next day, oh, well, I made some progress. A couple hours here, a couple hours there. Um, but that was not a can't. It's not that I couldn't work harder, it's that I wouldn't work harder. And so now I do. Um, because that's an adjustment I needed to make. And so that's something that you have to do, is make value judgments and assessments and actually get the stuff handled. So that's going to be that for the day. I want to keep these not too long. But yeah, I hope that you give that some consideration. Think about the things every day that you can do to change, the things that you can't do, and whether or not the things that you won't do should be in that category at all. All right, thanks. Have a good day.